those fake shiny things. Now I fucked up and I'm missing you. I'll never be like you. I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay.
Alright guys, Drop 10 Outdoors here, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how to flip and pitch. Here I'm gonna be using a weightless Senko. We have carpet right here, but I'm gonna rig the hook inside of the Senko. I'm using a Senko right here, green watermelon pumpkin color. It's green pumpkin with some watermelon flakes, some black flakes. I'm gonna be using a 4/0 hook here, and 4/0 Gamakatsu hook. And like I said, it's a weightless Senko. So, alright, here's how to rig. I take my hook, and I learned this from One Rod, One Reel. If you see, you could take your finger and put it on the end of the hook, and it'll line up right with the bend. And then you just take your worm, and you line it up just like that, and it should make a nice like foundation straight in the middle. And then you make the worm go down to about level, and then you pull it out the side. You slide it all the way up to the top to where the line is, like that, and then you bend it around backwards. And then I also learned this from One Rod, One Reel. You take it and you let your hook go down to the bottom, and then you mark it with your finger. You pull it down, bend it up, and hook it right there, and then pull the hook straight out, and then it makes a perfect rig, Texas rig, and weedless. And then that's how you rig it. Now I'm going to be teaching you how to flip and pitch, but that's how you rig it. I'm going to be rigging it a different way so it doesn't get caught in the carpet, but I'm just going to rig it inside the worm like that. Alright, so the first step is I'm using my Quantum PT Accurist here. It's a very, very nice, expensive reel. And then I got my Shakespeare Agility rod. I'm going to be getting another rod, but first step to flipping and pitching is you want to have your lure set to where it free falls like that. Because if you have, and you can adjust it with this knob right here for a bait caster right there. This knob. And then, so say if it's really tight and it doesn't free fall at all. See how it's not free falling? You want to adjust it down to where it starts to free fall. See how it's free falling right there? So you want it to free fall nice and steady like that. So let me see if I can turn this down or pause it. Let's see here. There we go. Alright, so the first step you're going to want to do is what I just showed you. Make sure it's free falling like that. And then you want to bring it back to you. Make sure it's got a nice free fall. So you want it to have because you're going to want to have to like rocket this thing out there. Which some of it's going to have to do with your hand action too. So you want it nice and perfect, just like that. So you want to bring it back to you. You need to adjust it even more. A little bit more down. There. So you want to bring that worm back to you, or whatever you're flipping. And you just want to set it in your hand. Most of the time I grab the back of the hook like this. And then you just kind of, all in one motion, you bring the rod back and your hand back. And then you kind of just let go of the bait about right here. And move your rod tip up like that. And then let go of your thumb when it's on the spool. And it should just let it straight out there. And then about when the bait's like probably that far from the water, you want to lightly press your finger back on it so you don't get a bird's nest or a backlash. So here's an example of flipping. You're going to want to do that. And I could adjust it even more to where it free falls more. And the more free fall you have, the more you're going to be able to flip it out there. So I could probably hit the back wall now. Just about right at it, so I need to let it free fall even more. So the faster it free falls, the more, hit the bed on that one, the more you'll be able to or the further you'll be able to flip it. So a little bit more. That should be good right there. Hit the bed again. So right there it was right at the wall. That's right where I want it to be. And it's got a pretty decent free fall on it. So that's really fast, but I guess you could keep your finger lightly on it so it doesn't get those backlashes. And I'm in a small room too, so it's kind of hard to adjust it at the right place you want it. And I'm going to keep it to where it's about right, falling about right there, because that allows it. That lets you have good cast also with your bait. See right there, I just hit the wall. It's all in the wrist motion too. So, yeah guys, this is how you flip and pitch. Right there too, that's how you flip and pitch and stab your rod in your bed. So, yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, flipping and pitching is something really easy to do. It's one of my favorite methods when you're in boats, fishing some tournaments, and what?
I almost fell off the bed.
Tumbling down on the bed, but pull up, say you're in Texas, you pull up to some stumps, some layovers, and some trees and stuff. You're going to want to be able to flip those, because if you're really close to it, you're going to have to be backing your boat up and adjusting. But if you are able to flip and pitch, you can flip right into those pockets where you need it to be. Instead of having to cast and then reel up where you want it, you could just flip it right where you want it. And flipping and pitching is a really accurate way to get your bait where you want it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. And we recently just hit 36 subscribers, so that just blew me and Blake and Hunter and Elijah and Dylan and all of us away, because we just had 12. So thank you guys so much. Please keep hitting that subscribe button, like button. Like I said, sharing this with your friends. We'll see you guys next time. This is Drop Down Outdoors, and we'll see ya.